Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So we're going to begin up here. This is really the heart of the reading. So beginning on the Astro Dice, you have the 6th house that has shown up along with the Pisces symbol and the Saturn symbol. So let's see what all of this means. The 6th house. It is typically referred to as the house of sickness, but what it is talking about is the things that pain you. Even the things that haunt you. It could something is bothering you. I feel this is emotional with the Pisces symbol here. The 6th house speaks to one's daily routines and how one makes choices and how those choices have brought you to where you are now. Especially with regards to your health, and in this case, we're talking about emotional health. You could be feeling very sensitive right now. There could even be a sense of desperation or fear regarding a situation. For some, there can be a tendency with the 6th house to go to extremes or take something to extremes, or to overindulge when one is upset. Now, it could also speak to digestive issues. So for some of you, you may experience these digestive issues, and this could have to do with worry, anxiety, overthinking, overindulging. So a past person decision, I feel this is about past decisions that are coming back to haunt you, or is causing you a lot of pain, and is causing you a lot of pain. A person in your life could be acting dishonestly. You could have been over trusting of this person. It feels like this person may criticize. They can have narcissistic tendencies. You, at the root, you may know that something is terribly wrong, but you may not want to admit it or to see it. Saturn speaks to responsibility, taking responsibility for one's actions or decisions. It also speaks to self-discipline, especially if one with Pisces over here can go to the extreme, especially if they're upset. So there can be a need for self-discipline. Um, you may face some kind of test here with Saturn appearing, or that you, or it is asking you to make some area of your life more efficient. You know, there's a need for this. Um, you need to rely on past lessons here to guide you or to offer you a solution. It is really asking you to be more conscious of your decisions at this time and aware of the consequences that follow them, because you will be faced with some type of choice, decision, and this could be some kind of test with Saturn being here. Now we have two angels here. Hopefully I will pronounce their names correctly. Proofless and Oribus. Proofless is about confusion, misunderstandings. It can be revolution, rebellion, upheaval, that can cause grief, that can feel alarming, but leads to some good in the end. Now, Oribus speaks to temptation. He is the champion of honesty in all dealings. So, what he says is that it's possible that actually he's warning you, okay, not to try to get to the goal through any devious means, because if you do, it will be exposed. Okay, so you or them, I mean, this could as well be them trying to get to a goal through devious means, and if that's the case, it will be exposed. So he's asking you to be honest, because any dishonesty is going to come to light. He will make sure of it. Okay, so beware of any secrets coming to light with this angel's appearance. Now, these secrets, or this secret, could be the cause of this upheaval. There could be a decision from your past that comes back to haunt you. Could be something that you've been in denial of but need to take responsibility for with Saturn here. Whatever it is you're going through here, you will need to rely on past lessons to guide you and to offer you a solution. Now, what I see here is the same thing. We have this card of experience down here, and it's learning by experience, learning what you need in order to grow. So whatever you are or have experienced has taught you something, and you may have to apply these lessons or wisdom to a situation in order to see new growth or for your own growth. And so you're studying this, okay? But you keep putting it off. You keep putting it off. It feels like you may not be willing to accept or admit to failure, basically. That's what this card is. You still want to continue and are determined to make this work with this card here. So that's what this is about. It's like, it feels like you could be fighting a losing battle, and that the past decision, maybe to stay, is haunting you, possibly. Okay, this it's what I'm picking up. Now, I'm just the messenger. It's what the cards are telling me. Now, this could be with this card about a promise. Um, some type of new offer, either that is coming your way, that is being extended, or that is something you desire. Because you're hunting for information, possibly with to know the possibilities of this happening, this apology, or this offer. It could be that you may have basically a good life, but you are lacking in this area of love to feel complete. You're very sensitive and very emotional when it comes to this situation, and when it comes to this person. I feel like they are able to hit or trigger a very sensitive spot within you. And I think that that would require a deeper look. That would require a deeper look. And in that case, you would need to look back at previous experiences to get to the root of that, because that could be your solution, your way out. Because the Pisces symbol is there. And Pisces can be like, be being very sensitive, could have that sensitive spot, is very easily hurt, can feel like a victim. The Pisces symbol can speak to escapism. Denial. So here you are. It looks like there's mental and emotional turmoil going on here about how to escape a situation. You are facing a major decision, and it's like there's help available because there is very bright light outside of this window, but you don't see it, or don't want to see it, or you're simply choosing to stay here, maybe because you don't want to admit to defeat here, possibly. Okay. So the Hierophant is learning what you need to know in order to face the challenge. And in order to face the challenge is the choice. You keep going back and forth on it. And this is what we see here, because you're afraid of making a bad choice. Again, because the ones you made in the past have led you to where you are, and you're not happy where you are. You know? I mean, that's what the sixth house is about. It's all of one's routines and how one makes choices and how they've brought you to where you are. It's what you need to look at, because it is affecting your health. And so in learning what you need to know, they're telling you, look back. Follow the thread. Follow the trail. You see, it's possible that because of what I see here, it is possible that this knight is somebody who does extend their hand to you. And here we have it on the lovers. But on this lovers, the person is laying down. And so maybe or maybe this is you wanting to extend your hand to someone else. Maybe this person has betrayed you. Maybe you're not sure if you should take this offer or take their hand. You don't know how to proceed. So it's like you're feeling very stuck right now. And you're afraid to take an action. So you're afraid to make a choice here because of the Seven of Cups. You know, you're afraid of what you're going to get. You're afraid that what's on the surface, what they're showing you, might not be real, and you'll end up getting bit. You know, it's like the promise is all the jewels. That cup that they chose was filled with jewels, and that was the promise that cup was showing them, right? But when they took the jewels out, there was a snake underneath, and now they're trapped. You see, and so this is what they're afraid of. So clearly, somebody is offering them something that they greatly desire, but is it a trap? You know, and they're the lovers is a card of temptation. It's a card of choices and consequences. And like I said, that's where we are in the sixth house. It's what needs to be examined. And so, there could be a need to get honest with yourself about a situation. Of the Knight of Swords, this is somebody who does things without thinking. So maybe you need to think something through. This could be see, if I look here, this person is escaping a situation, taking something, a whole bag of things with them, the jewels actually. And so this is an action done that causes a lot of damage, because it causes the Ten of Swords, which is very painful. This last sword here lays on the ground, and it seems to pile up against all the other ones that are standing there. And so this is what they're afraid of. This really, that Knight and the Ten of Swords is most likely the snake, because can this work? This is like this person's leaving with all of these jewels, and he has a handful of jewels there. So I feel like what I get here, okay, look at this. Here on the Lover's card, she's laying down, and the other person extends the hand, okay? Now look here in the future. Okay, oh, and let's here, there's the Chariot in reverse, right? So, not sure about how to proceed with this choice. You know, maybe I should, maybe, or maybe not. Should I, shouldn't I? Now, look at what's over here. Chariot's in the upright. And there's the Lovers, only look at the difference in the card. Standing up, giving in to temptation. And there's Gabriel with the sword. On this one, the sword is not there. And so, It feels like you may get the courage to take what's being offered. It's like, it looks like you did look back at what has led you here. Maybe you're hoping to use those experiences to help guide you forward here, because it's like you don't want to give up yet. And the thing is, what I see from the two lovers cards is that here, giving in to this temptation for the desired outcome that you desire may have a consequence. So it's telling you right off, it's about responsibility for with Saturn, and this is most likely the test, that there's Saturn right here. You may face some kind of test. Rely on past lessons to guide you or to offer you a solution. Be more conscious of your decisions at this time and aware of the consequences that follow them. So what I see here is somebody indeed looking back, but they still want this new beginning with this person. And so it's like they know what they're getting into, and they're going to do it anyway. Yeah. So, all I can say is think about this. Think about it. And be aware of the consequences. I believe that you are. But be honest with yourself, because that's what this angel is here for. Check your motives or check your motives, your reasons for wanting this. Because this decision they're telling you will come back to haunt you. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my my videos. And thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.